Hi YouTube family, I told you I'd be back. I'm back. Do you know it's 2:17 in the morning? It seems to me like most people on Facebook don't sleep. I'm sorry, scratch that. YouTube, Holly, where are you? I don't know. Us YouTubers, now I say that lightly with regards to myself because, well, I appreciate my 19 subscribers, but I'm very not known in the YouTube community. I'm hoping to do some more interesting videos that may bring in some more people because I feel like a lot of people don't know me, and so why would they be interested in my life? You know, I feel like I posted enough videos by now that you can get the gist of me. I do have many personalities that all mesh together. I am always co-conscious with all of my personalities. So I don't fully have DID, but I might. So I am co-conscious, except when I get really angry and I black out and my eyes go black and I black out. That doesn't happen very often, and it hasn't happened in a few years. It doesn't happen very often. That's only if someone's coming at me with a weapon or something like that. I black out and Holly steps out and a demon steps in because part of my team, there's demons, okay? If you want to know the truth. Everybody has angels. Everybody has demons. I was told that when we're born, God attached an angel, well, Satan said that when he was sent here to Earth, our planet, right? He walks this earth. He told God that every child that is born, he is going to attach a demon to them. Okay? Some people have more than one. And God said, well, I'm going to attach an angel to everybody that's born, every child that's born. So, you know, when they depict the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other, that's not a joke. That's true. And some people have many angels and some people have many devils and many demons. And there goes the police, and I'm here sitting at 2:30 in the morning. They're going to be like, what is she doing? I'm on YouTube doing a video. Hello. I'm not doing anything illegal over here, just drinking a coffee at 2:30 in the morning. I have a meeting tomorrow at 2:00 p.m. So by the time I get home and sleep and things like that, I hope to God I wake up for my meeting in time. Do you like the pink in my hair? It's going to wash out. It's just shampoo. It was shampoo I had up for sale. And I said to myself, Holly, you paid $45.99 plus tax for this brand new pink shampoo that came out on the market. It's by Celeb. And it's very expensive to buy. So it's $45.99 Canadian dollars and plus tax. So I paid like 50 something dollars for this shampoo. People were, and it was a full bottle, never used, because I bought hot pink and I wanted pastel pink. So what I did was I went back and bought the pastel pink when it was in stock. And so I had never touched the hot pink. So I put it up for sale. People were asking me to sell it for $5, $10. So I decided to keep it. I also decided to keep my white Too Faced Chocolate Bar large eyeshadow palette because I ran out of my little one and I had the large one for sale, and it was never touched, never swatched. I actually ordered it online, so I had to pay shipping fees, US fees, and taxes because I bought it from the Too Faced website in the US. Because when that white Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette was released, you couldn't get it at Sephora. You could only get it from Too Faced unless you buy fake makeup, and I don't even know where to get fake makeup. A lot of people talk about like AliExpress and things like that. I have never been on AliExpress in my life. I don't even know what that site is. I don't trust that site fully because I heard fake makeup has poop in it, and I'm not going there. So no shade to anybody who uses fake makeup because it is very affordable. And you know what? Get what you can afford. You know what I mean? I can't afford any makeup right now. So I'm basically just using what I had bought when I had money. So I decided to keep those products because I'm never going to get back what I paid for them. And you know what? I want the white Too Faced eyeshadow palette, and it's the only eyeshadow palette I now own because I sold all my other ones, so I'm keeping that. I love it. And I sold my chocolate bar one. I sold my peach palette. I sold it all. I sold my Tarte palette that actually had all shimmers in it, the Believe in Yourself with the cheek highlighter in the middle, never touched. Sold that for like close to nothing. I paid $69 for it. I sold it for like 20 bucks or less. I think it was less because she made me do a bundle for her, and then she made me cut the price in half. And by make me, I mean she made me. Like, she was like, if you don't do this, I won't buy it. And I was kind of in the position where I desperately needed the money. I literally didn't have a cent to my name, so I couldn't really turn it down. So I did work with her on that and sell it. You know, there's a lot of things I sold for way cheaper than what I paid for, and I do regret it. I do highly regret it. Like, I'll never get over that Lululemon yoga mat that I paid $150 for, that I never ever used because I have 3 yoga mats. That was my best one. That was my most expensive one, and that was the one that I put to the side for emergency in case my other ones had holes in them or they wore out or whatever. That was my good one. It was that thick. It was hot pink and black. The lady I went to deliver it to agreed on the price. Right? I was going to sell it for $50. I paid $150 for it. She gave me like $25 for it. Do you know why? Because one of my cats, because when I bought the Lululemon yoga mat, it smelled like rubber and it was a really disgusting smell. So they even tell you that when you buy it, like, just leave it flat, let it air out, and the smell will eventually go away, in which it did. But because one of my cats, Mr. Tom's, walked on it one time, there was 3 little teeny tiny cat paw prints on the yoga mat, and she fought with me in her porch and literally put me in such a head spin that I was just like, I wanted to get out of there. And I was like, and she took the yoga mat and went on into her house with it. So that was when I first started the business page and started selling stuff, and I really had little experience with it. And like, she took the yoga mat and went on in her house with it. And if like I had my time back, I would have said, no, I'm not selling it for that. I would have kept it in my arms and I would have said, thank you, goodbye, and I would have left. So that's something that haunts me to this day, but I got to get over it. I got to get over it because it's sold, it's gone. I already did it. It's like another lady, she bought a pair of boots off me that I was only asking $35 for. She gave me $20. She talked me down while I was in the porch and she had them on. She was like, oh, and she was rustling through her purse and she's like, I only got this much money, so this is all I can give you. Meanwhile, she had the boots on her feet and refused to take them off. So in that case, it was either I left with nothing or I took the 20-something dollars or the $20 she offered me. So there's a few incidences with people when selling stuff that I highly learned from and made mistakes. Also, I delivered to places that are literally almost an hour away from where I live. So I went and sold those boots and had to put the money right back in my car for gas. So the next time she asked me to sell her something, I let her know that I'm not driving to Pooch Cove. I said, if you want to buy this palette, you come into Mount Pearl because I'm not driving an hour away. You know what I mean? And you got to stand your ground somewhere along the way. Do you know what I mean? Or people will just run right over you. And that's what I've been dealing with lately. I actually had to shut down my Facebook because I got attacked on Friday, due to the 9 hours of relentless attacks I got from these 3 ladies who are related. I actually had to shut down my Facebook. They threatened to beat my face off. And I even know where one of them works, right? I go in there all the time for gas. So what, do I have to be afraid now to go in and pump gas? I'm going to get my face beat off for what? Nothing? Like, and someone said to me, she must be really jealous of you to say all that, because I sent all the screenshots to some of my friends and they were just like dumbfounded because they could see that I wasn't retaliating. I wasn't calling any names or anything like that. The only thing I did say was, listen, if you have something to say to me, why don't you say it to my face? You know, it's so easy to get behind a phone and make hate comments and make threats. how quick will you do that to my face? And she was like, oh, it's on now, bitch. You just started a war. I'm like, I started a war? You've been harassing and verbally abusing me for 9 hours straight. And I suggested that I peacefully go in and speak to you because we're obviously having miscommunication here. And that's how you respond to me? Like, I'm not allowed to say anything while 3 of you gang up on me and put bad reviews on my business page when I've never met you before. And you know what I mean? So I've contacted police. The police are already involved. I'm going tomorrow to do a report on that one Brit who threatened to beat my face in. And yeah, I got all the screenshots and everything like that. And the police said, this is a very serious matter and we are going to take care of it. And I let them know what I had posted. And they said, that's not slander. Because what I did was I posted the messages that they sent me on my business page. And I said, like, this is not how you speak to people. This is a pure example of verbal abuse and nobody should have to deal with this. And because I did that, they went even worse at me, and I wasn't even responding. They were just coming and coming and coming. It was 9 hours straight of them berating me. And then they went all over different pages on Facebook, put slandering my name all over the place, saying everything bad about me. And everybody who's ever met me, like, knows that I drive everywhere and do my deliveries. I never make people pick up. I give everybody a hug. I'm like, oh wait, you forgot your hug. I'm like the elf from that movie Elf. I'm like, wait, come back, let me give you a hug. And I hug everybody that I meet. And so, like, these people really don't know how kind-hearted that I am. And they just don't know. They also don't know the people that I know either that have my back. And they're in for some interesting ride. You know what I mean? Because I don't think anybody deserves verbal abuse, and they seem to think that because it was online that it doesn't count. I already spoke to the police about that. This day and age in 2019, they take every threat seriously, regardless if it's on Facebook, YouTube, if it's a email, if it's to your face, or if it's like text message. All of that is taken seriously, and they seem to believe in their psycho minds that because they're writing me on Facebook and threatening to beat my face in, that doesn't count. Sorry guys, it does. So they won't be seeing this video. So this is not really directed, like, it is directed toward them, but I'm just letting you guys know, like, it's never okay to verbally abuse people and things like that. It's never okay. And I won't tolerate it here. I will block and ban anybody who says negative stuff on my page. So I'll just let you guys know that now. You will get banned and you will get blocked and you won't have any access to my YouTube because I don't tolerate it. Just like I banned and blocked them on Facebook, but they kept making fake accounts and coming and coming and coming and coming. Like, they just kept coming. So, it's never okay to verbally abuse anybody or physically abuse anybody. It doesn't matter if it's via text, via Facebook, via YouTube message, comment. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's really taken seriously by the police, and they don't realize what they started with me. And like, the girl told me that she's in a war with me now, and I'm like, why? I took down the post that you had such an issue with. I took it down because I didn't want any trouble. And all I did was post the message that they sent me, which called me retarded, psycho, bitch. They said they were going to beat my face in. They said, like, everything you could possibly think of that's negative to somebody, they said it to me. And as soon as I wrote back and said, listen, if you want to speak to me, I will peacefully come in and talk to you. And she was like, yeah, well, I'll give you my address. I was like, okay, what is it? What is it? She wouldn't give it to me. Probably better for her that she didn't. You know what I mean? If someone's going to threaten to beat my face off, they better strap themselves in for a wild ride, because that's not going to happen. No one's touching this face again. Nobody. I've been beat up before by ex-boyfriends and things like that. And I'm telling you, no one will ever lay a hand on me again. And I suggest to all of you to have the same mentality. Nobody is going to lay a hand on you. Nobody. is going to threaten you and get away with it. That's like when I see some of my fellow YouTubers, and I say fellow YouTubers because yes, I am a part of YouTube. You probably don't think I count because I only have a small following. You know what I mean? Not following, but I only have a small YouTube family. So, but that will grow. That will grow eventually. I will make better content, and I will try my best to edit and maybe make better vlogs and put them together. I'm still learning, right? So you have to be patient with me. So I'm doing my best to try and make it more enjoyable for you guys to watch. So this video is about abuse, basically, and how nobody should have to put up with it. Life is already hard enough as it is, and we don't need people attacking us in any way, shape, or form. So I always suggest pick up for yourself. Don't let things slide. If someone is threatening your life and things like that, step up to the plate, go to the police, and take care of it. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, sending lots of love and light. My phone's about to cut off. I'd keep talking, but I've been going now for 16 minutes. So anyways, love and light, guys, and be safe and take care of yourselves. You know, if you don't take care of yourself, who else really is, you know? Love you lots. Sending lots of love and light. This was supposed to be a kiss. I don't know what that is. Anyways, I'll talk to you.